Hi, social media land. How are you? I say that because it's gonna go all over the place. Because you're all my friends and you're on here. I was having a conversation this morning with a couple of my friends about vitamins and supplements and the differences between all of them. And how do you know which ones to choose? And which ones are you gonna get the most benefits from? All that kind of stuff. So I thought what I would do is come on here. I always am crooked. One of these days I'm gonna get this right. So I thought I would come on here and share a little bit with you on what to look for so that no matter what you do, hi Victor, no matter what you do or where you go, whether it's the health food store, the grocery store, the pharmacy, hi Gordon, I hope you're feeling better, or you are feeling better. I already know that you're feeling better. So no matter where you go, you know what to look for when it comes to getting your supplements and your vitamins and whatnot. The funny thing about this stuff is when I was younger, I never even thought about taking vitamins. I think for like a little while, my dad had me take like Flintstone vitamins, but that was more my grandma. It was never really a concern of mine to take vitamins, and it wasn't until really recently, actually, that I started having all these issues, that I even really started taking them regularly, and I'm filling in all those gaps that I'm missing, so I feel so much better. But how the hell do you know what to look for? Because there's like, I mean, you guys know, when you go into the store, there's like aisles a mile long of vitamins and supplements and this and that, and how the hell do you know what to even choose? There's just so much. It's like overwhelming, right? You just end up grabbing the cheapest thing because vitamins are expensive. But it turns out that that's a really bad idea. Hey, Nicole, are you still in Hawaii? I'm jealous. So how do you know what to do? So you kind of have two options here. First of all, you get what you pay for. So if you're buying vitamins that are really cheap, chances are you're getting a ton of binders and a ton of fillers, and neither of that stuff is good for you. It's super harmful for you. It's going to create more bad than good. You're better off not taking anything if you're going to be really cheap when it comes to your vitamins. I would recommend just eating a healthy diet. It's what you should do anyways. But unfortunately, as you get older, your body cannot absorb all those nutrients that you need. Hi, Ian. I really enjoyed watching you guys on your vacation in South Carolina. So how do you know what to look for when you go to the store? First of all, there's natural nutrients and there's synthetic nutrients. Now, natural nutrients are obtained from whole food sources. They don't come from anywhere else, okay? Synthetic nutrients are also referred as isolated nutrients. You see that, you've probably heard about that, you've heard it somewhere or seen it somewhere. And those are made from artificial sources, and then, and then they go through an industrial process, which is not good for you. Also, another thing that I want you to pay attention to is nothing. There is absolutely nothing, I don't care what it says, nothing that is 100% pure. Unless you're eating it from the animal, or a plant, or the rind of some sort of fruit, it is not 100% pure, period. Now, there is pharmaceutical grade, and pharmaceutical grade, it's as close as you can get to 100% natural. Pharmaceutical grade has to be in excess of 99%. So when I say pretty close, I mean it's pretty close. Has to be in excess of 99% purity, containing no binders, no fillers or excipients, and these are the substances that are used as dilutants for drugs. Vitamin C, vitamin A, B, B12, you know, all those things that you get from your local Kinney drugstore or Walgreens or whatever. What you also want to look for is quality control. The quality control is going to begin with the raw materials. So the places that these vitamins and supplements are made at are the manufacturers. You want to make sure that they are getting 100% 100% grade, I just got done saying there's no such thing, 100% grade, food grade nutrients in their processing area, manufacturing area. You want to make sure that places like that, that's where they are getting it from. You don't want anything that contains vitamins that are synthesized from petrochemicals instead of plants. So you're looking for plant-based or animal-based. Now, when you're looking at a label, labels are so misleading because everything out there is GMO-free and gluten-free and natural. Well, did you know that a manufacturer on a label can use the word natural as long as 10% of its ingredients come from natural sources? Now, that's really not saying very much. I mean, so 10% of what you're taking is real, the rest of it is, who the hell knows, fake. I mean, there's already enough fakeness in the world. Let's start putting some good stuff into our bodies. So when you're looking for a label, you want it to say 100% natural, plant-based, or animal-based product. Find the food source on your labels. If there's not a list of natural food sources, then your product is synthetic. Look for yeast. These are the words I want you to look for. Yeast, fish, vegetable, citrus. I'm looking at my notes because I am not a human computer and can't remember every single thing. Identify your whole foods ingredient list instead of our particular nutrients. So an example of that would be, you'll see things that will say like cherry powder that contains vitamin C. If you can identify vitamin C in ingredients, it's most likely synthetic. Sorry for that news break for you. Also look for salt forms. Salt forms will tell you if it's synthetic or not as well. If you see things that end in "ide" or "ate," don't eat it. That product is manufactured and used with synthetic products. So a lot of these things can actually make you really sick, and they can actually poison your body instead of doing what they say that it's supposed to do. So you have to be really, really careful when you're buying supplements and nutrients and all these other things, because a lot of it out there, you know, I would probably say like 95% of it out there is not good for you. But when it all comes down to it, the best thing that you could do, if you cannot afford to talk to a medical professional or a doctor, go to your local pharmacy. Talk with your pharmacist. Ask your pharmacist what you should be purchasing. Show them the labels because they can identify what's synthetic for you in like a second. It takes them no time at all. But I am not making any medical claims or health claims because I am not a medical professional and I don't want any of you to sue me. But always consult your doctor first. And I really hope you guys have a super, super awesome day. I just love to share this information with you because I feel like it's important, especially as we get older in age and our bodies can't do certain things the way that they used to. But it's important knowledge to know and to pass around. If you know something that could help someone else, why wouldn't you share it? So that is what I am doing. You can find this video on my YouTube channel at Sage Soul Moya and also on my website, sagesoultribe.com, or you're already on Facebook, so follow me there too, and on Instagram. And I hope you guys have a super wonderful day, or at least the rest of it.